What is up, everybody? Gannon and Buhr here, doing some commentary, joined with
Gavin Babcock.
Today we're watching Alden Harris's final round at the Goat Hill Challenge in Oceanside, California this year. Starting off, this is one of Alden's go-to D2s, 67 miles an hour. Not the fastest arm speed on tour, but he can put it out there about 385 feet.
Yeah, that's on a good day. And here it looks to be
the Gannon technique, using the chop to check the wind.
What I was just noticing. But
this is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
FX2 likely or D1.
That is out there and it comes up a little short. You'd like to be putting back uphill with the tailwind, and that just kind of shows the lack of power that sometimes can be had from Alden Harris. But starting out strong, you can't deny that. Lucky catch.
I'm pretty sure these are the Innova Disc Catcher 24s. I do not think these are the 28s, so can get some sketchy putts on these baskets. Yeah. For that one to stick is, extremely good break to start his day out, and this one was low to the hand, had no chance.
Yeah, I don't know anyone that likes to preferably give themselves an uphill putt, but I guess that is Alden's technique, and it pays off on two.
I'm not sure if they're going to show a replay, but as you can see, yep. Cage,
really,
cage the whole way, and it lifts right in the cage.
Oh, just sneaks over the little MJ-esque putt. He told me he's one of his favorite players on tour.
See if Alden can put another good rip on this one, about 318. Yep, another 67 miles an hour. It's kind of weak sauce, but, it gets it out there.
Kind of caps out again, loving those uphill footings. My preference, no thank you. But
with those massive legs he has, he can generate so much power walking up those hills.
Yeah, and that right there kind of shows why I prefer to wear a hat. Alden must have had the sun in his eyes wearing the headband, leaves himself a long putt.
See if he can capitalize.
Maybe just
Drew Gibson on his tail. And can't.
Air ball. You would hate to see that. It's got to be embarrassing. I wonder if it's a flashback to
you have to
one of his first playoffs ever, going for his pro win that he was telling me about. And so air balls must just haunt him.
Yeah, you have to imagine that, this happened again in Buhr earlier this season. Drew Gibson coming up from behind, giving him a run for his money. You got to imagine that's in his head.
Alden 67 Harris pumping one out there.
Pretty sure that's his max speed.
405 feet.
What a crush!
Ripping left to white tailwind.
Big Anheuser, but 100 short of pin high.
Yeah.
And way out of bounds.
Yeah, very interesting to throw out of bounds and play the slide. I don't know if he was hoping to have the wind lifted up, roll back in, but we're left with this, and very lucky to save bogey. You miss that, get a nasty rollaway, and you are in for a long day. Here you go, hole 5, par 3.
Whoa. Haven't seen much of this. Low right at it. Gives it no chance to have a birdie look, giving it no height.
Especially with this wind and Alden having such a powerful forehand.
What a lucky break. That rolls down 95% of the time.
Someone is looking down on Alden today, watching over him, because that was a gift and a half.
You could almost say he's got teriyaki and he's Polynesian, folks.
Rick and Morty. And pumping that out there again. Might as well change his PDGA name to
Alden 67 Harris.
Yes. Kabooey really gets on that one.
Oh.
And,
way over the top.
Little too much. He said, maybe I'm a gun for 68. Probably a bad time to go for that, but left with a nice circle 2 bid.
He wants to give himself a highlight putt here. See if he can just give it the height. Can't. Cannot.
The air ball
Coming
right
back
again.
This is a complete meltdown from Alden Harris, folks.
A lot of meat left on the
Bone, got it. Jams it.
just right
Lucky
side.
right side catch. Oh, and Alden's gonna show off his huge sidearm here.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll go the 360. I know he said him and Ryan Sheldon were working on those last week. And, opting for the standstill. 58 miles an hour. I guess that's all you need when you got a huge sidearm.
It's about as fast as, Gannon putts.
Yeah. And we are on to hole 8. Par 4.
Going D2 again. This course just seems so easy. It's like, what could go wrong?
Absolutely nothing when you're getting the luck like Alden.
No OB, wide open, 0 wind.
Kissing his hand for good luck, saying, see ya later. And that is up in the air for a long time. Maybe
Way
not.
short. Maybe if Alden could just use a little more legs
Oh.
in a shot, he'd be getting to the best.
Alden said, you know what? I'm loving Gavin's step putt so much. Let me get a piece of that. And just not quite.
Leaving himself with a lot of tester putts here today.
Those can be
These are
very
tap-ins for most everyone else, but yeah.
super mentally draining on days like this. And Alden says, not for me.
No way. What a putt.
Striding it down, lucky left and right catches all day long.
Hasn't had a good putt yet.
Would really love to see one get striped on the pole here soon.
Another extremely easy here hole.
68, really
At
getting a
Goat
hold of it.
Hill. Nice shot.
Not even close to the ace, but I guess a 2 will do. This is definitely one you'd like to get in 1.
So he will be losing strokes to a couple people, but, solid score.
Yeah, can't argue with that. Looks like a little comment was said, but on to hole 10. Par 4 really likes to hang it out wide.
I don't understand this, you have all that space. Why not just crush one?
Yeah, big flex down the middle is probably a play, but Alden opting for the big hyzer.
With the A1, let's see if he can get a lucky break here, maybe hit some metal. And he does.
Oh my gosh.
The chances of that are so slim.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't hit metal, and he's probably OB long or at least 150 feet down that hill.
Drew Gibson right on his heels.
He's got to be thinking, not again. My buddy already felt that pain once.
I
But,
can't imagine what he has to go through mentally.
no,
Having to compete.
yeah. And especially with him just leaving himself all these testers. Another uphill footing. Preferred stance for Alden
Definitely want
Harris.
to give this one a run. And he doesn't.
Yeah, you'd really like to see him throw that in.
Not a great shot there from Alden, but, lucky to stay on the hill. Another extremely easy par 5 here. This is a must eagle hole. You will be losing strokes on the field if you do not eagle this hole. And once again, showing off how there's 0 OB on this course, no punishment.
Yeah, and Alden going for the eagle here with his huge sidearm. Luckily, with all that power, he can just kind of dial back on the backhand. And I don't know if that's going to have enough to do it.
Not even close.
Lucky not to roll back onto that green.
And saying they call this a par 5, that's not even close to true.
Yeah, and off the band, finally getting what he deserves.
It's about time.
Might as well have
holes of
optional
luck.
reputted with the way that rolled back. Again,
Lining this one up with the Elephant PA3.
Gavin step
Not an
putt,
honest
not
bid.
working. Maybe you should go back. Maybe you should try a little Gannon step putt, a little foot fault action.
Yeah, or Gavin step putt from 27 feet.
Yeah,
Good work, too.
anything but what he's doing.
You know what they say, cheating's the best way to win, so.
Ain't cheating, ain't trying. Alden here on hole 13.
Leaving himself way right. This is a must-get approach here.
Definitely his bread and butter forehand approach.
Oh, nice little roll down the hill.
Favorable roll. Now, this downhill putt is not what Alden likes. Been loving the uphills. This is very uncomfortable putt for him. Perseveres.
Off the band, in the cage.
Off the band is another one of Alden's nicknames, actually.
14.
Off the band, Harris. Hashtag 67.
This is all he has in his whole game. Nothing else about his game.
Spike Heiser, 67. Off the band in
Forehand approach.
juiced forehand.
What a smash.
Oh,
Great shot. First good shot of the round from Alden Harris.
and on the pole for the putt. Those can get a little sketchy.
Another par 5. Must get. Alden 67 Harris. So dialed with that number.
Yeah, really can't mess up that tee shot with just how wide open absolutely everything on this course is. But somehow he still narrowly finds OB, maybe not. Deceiving of the eyes for this commentator.
Going A1 again. See if he can put this one close.
Big A1
Tip
shot.
off the green.
Oh my
My goodness.
gosh.
That is insane amount of luck. That green has been known to grab discs and leave you short out of bounds.
A1 Muncher is actually the name of that green for the locals. But again, narrowly escaping OB on this absolutely wide open course. Loves to just test the limits here. About 80 pump fakes. Hopefully he's ready to go here soon.
You have to think that the pump fakes can't help at some point.
It's lack of confidence, but then again, it's on the pole. Lucky
catch.
that didn't spit out. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
What do you know? Easy par 5 after easy par 5 here, folks. Oh, Alden 63 Harris now. Interesting to see him not go with an absolute bomb, but I respect it. It's right in the middle of the fairway. Oh, nice little roll to the center.
A little downhill, 491, 479 left to the pin. Let's see if he has the juice.
Should be a relatively easy up and down. This has to go, folks. Alden does not have the power to reach this. And he doesn't cut roll OB. How lucky is that?
Finding safe spot after lucky breaks. Oh my. Don't hit the.
What a catch! What a catch.
Little Lance Brown action. Tap in onto the next.
Easy hole 17. You cannot mess this hole up. And that is short. See if he can capitalize to go up 2 going into 18 over Luke Sampson.
About 50 away. Alden.
No chance.
Says I want no.
And doesn't roll.
Says I want no part of it.
Doesn't roll.
I'm a layup, not to the base, but over the top. Interesting move.
Smart.
Especially,
Land soft that way.
yeah.
Jam.
Uncomfortable putts downhill for Alden. Lucky to stay 18. Has a 1-stroke lead over Luke Sampson.
Alden 61 Harris.
You can really see the lack of confidence in that drive, only throwing it 61 miles an hour.
And low into the ground.
Very nervous, just wants to put it in bounds.
He needs to get up and down for the win here, folks. And Alden's known to be a slow player,
Always pushing the time limits.
Always pushing the time limits, and that this can result in a violation. So he needs to,
Yeah, marshals usually come up at least once around. Camera had to.
And what a putt. They cut out the first 50 seconds of that putt,
Yeah.
but players did not want to call that.
Got warned actually,
They knew
and
he
had
would
to.
never win again, so they wanted to give this one to him.
Got warned and had to reset. And
Let's see this lucky catch.
and yeah, after everyone got their scores wrong,
Alden came out on top.
Alden ended up coming out on top. Everyone 2-stroke
Holding
penalty.
up Gannon Buhr.